Okay, so you're probably saying, well, who are these people? It's my wife and daughter. Why? Because these people are the ones that you ask questions to most of the time. I always have to do with salesmanship. And I think everything. For instance, who's ever seen the TV show Jeopardy? Okay? I've only had one person I've ever met that actually on the show. Now, to be on Jeopardy, you got to be smart. You got to do some homework. In fact, you got to be smart to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. My favorite show, Deal or No Deal. You got to be dumb as a brick and greedy. It has nothing to do with anything, but I like the show. So anyway, I'm watching the show and I'm going, wow, you got to do a couple things again on that show. Two things. Number one, you got to hit the buzzer. If you don't hit the buzzer, you don't win a dime. Number two, and this is very important for salespeople, you got to put it back in question form. You just can't blurt out, shag carpeting. Shoot. What is shag carpeting? That's what you have to do. You must put it in question form. So what happens, most salespeople, they talk too much. They go on and on and on. There's no engagement. You don't even know if the customer's paying attention. You might be able to watch their eyes or smile, but you don't know if they're processing anything. Anytime you put something in question form, you get a response. So see, there's my daughter over there, okay? When she came home from school when she was younger, how was school? What's your typical response? It was okay. What'd you do today? Nothing. Well, I need to ask another question. Well, what'd you do during recess today? Oh, I beat the crap out of Tommy on the playground. Now I'm going somewhere. And sometimes the second and third level questions are so important. So at Jeopardy, you got to put in question form. In sales, you must put things in question form. I'll give you another example. I'm a loser. I like going to bed early at night with these hotels and the big pillows and the comforter and the sheets. And you're asleep by 9, 10 o'clock, and my wife knows I go to bed early. So she might call the hotel room if I'm in Vegas at midnight Cleveland time, which is 9 o'clock. She'll probably find me in my room. Again, loser Hal, right here. She'll call it maybe 12:30. Maybe there's no answer, which is 9:30. 1 o'clock, no answer. 2 o'clock, no answer. Now she's getting upset. Pull out a bottle of wine. Start drinking. Calls at 2:01, 2:02, 2:03, 2:04. Finally passes out, dead drunk at 2:47. Next morning, I call her up around 10:30. Hi, honey. How you doing? What do you think the first word out of her mouth is going to be? Or first question? Where were you? Out. With who? The guys. What guys? What were you wearing? What were you drinking? What were you talking about? What time did you go here? What about here? What about here? What about here? We do this in our personal lives. We do it with our friends. We do it with our families. If I want to take one of my best friends golfing, hey, you want to play golf? I don't know. Come on. I don't want to. Why not? My leg hurts. Come on, I'll get the cart. I'll drive. Oh, my arm hurts. Come on, I'll swing the club. Let's go. We ask questions of our personal friends. We don't do it in business. So here's the first rule. With your friends, with your family, we ask good questions. We ask real questions. In a sales call, stiff and unnatural. Hi, how you doing? Professional salesperson. Hal Becker, bored up my butt, stiff and unnatural. No. I want you to be able to ask the questions, the real questions. When you walk out, do you know the story? Do you know what's going on with your wife? Do you know about your kid's day in school? When you walk out of that client's office, do you really know the story?